Hello everybody, it's Charlie again, and I'm currently playing Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. And this time around I'm going to be doing a replay review on this game. I just recently finished it on my channel. I'm sure you guys noticed there's a playlist for it. But I decided to go ahead and review it for, 2023. Other than that, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Hello guys. I'm currently doing a review on one of my favorite games of all time. Hadn't played this game in a long time till I finished it on my channel the last 2 days or so. And wow, as you can see, look at that amazing map. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful island. That's where it occurs. Obviously a lot of the stuff that happens isn't so beautiful. There is driving in the game. That's really cool. Basically you could pretty much every vehicle on the island you can use. There's also a variety of things that you can find on the island, and like treasures, money, items that you would possibly need on your journey. This game involves a group of tourists. I'm sure some of you have played it, but basically they go to this island to spend vacation with their friends and family, and a lot of things happen, okay? Anything I say about this game will spoil the story, so I can't really emphasize too much on that. Just know that it's pretty insane. Obviously, our main character's name is Jason. Jason is a good old American boy that goes to college. He has a girlfriend, normal guy, and he gets, I guess, put into this unbelievable situation that he didn't see coming. I mean, nobody would see it coming, let's be honest. But this game kind of made me want to stay home instead of going to these random exotic places, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's also things like points of interest, like towers, to open up the map further, because the map isn't completely opened up. Well, you can go anywhere you want, but you won't know where you're going on the map. And these towers here specifically, it's a Ubisoft formula for Assassin's Creed games as well, and I'm not sure if they do it for Watch Dogs because I haven't played a Watch Dog game yet. But I played the Far Cry games and I played Assassin's Creed, and right then and there the thing opens up. It's like basically like they show you a quick radius of what's around you and what to look out for, and it's just a small section of the map. And then you go on. There's like something like 18 of these towers that you eventually, open up to see the rest of the map. And definitely even that is a task within itself. Just to get up on that tower, they get harder and harder as you progress. I know that's weird, but they really do get complicated for climbing, since it's not a parkour game. And yeah, there it is, an ATV sitting there. So there's quite a few vehicles to use and a variety of places to find. The island is very large, and I think this game was just a really good time. It's aged like fine wine. And here's a little section of the map. As you can see, the parts that are not in red or colored are the parts that haven't been opened. Obviously, by the time I've made this video, they've already been done. But some of these clips are from before, while I was playing the game. And there's a day and night cycle, which is cool. Obviously, the day and night cycle thing wasn't that popular yet. Or maybe it was. It was 2012, I believe this game came out. And this game blew my mind the first time I played it on PS3. I thought it looked like this on PS3. Obviously, it did not. It looks like this now because I'm playing it in a 4K TV with a PS5. But what's really cool about it is the night looks just as cool as the daytime. That's like kind of what I wanted to show here. I don't know why I brought it up. But yeah, I wanted to show it because this is one of the most exciting games you could possibly play. The difficulty is pretty up there, okay? So it's not an easy game. It's a game that has weather effects. Like here, there's some rain and some thunderstorms. And there's a bunch of other things that you're gonna notice where it's very atmospheric and gets you really involved. Even driving through different areas. There is small cities here, or little towns, I should say, that will interest you, where you would want to look around. You hear the people talking to each other and interacting. And some of these people, are having a tough time, and some are just living life, doing what they do. They have different functions. There is like bars and stuff there, just like your basic island, really. And you could use crossbows. Well, not crossbows. You could use bows and arrows. I'm not sure if there's a crossbow. I don't think I've unlocked it if there is. But and basically target enemies in a very cool way because you could change the sights on different things to make it easier. The bow would be the silent way to go if you want to try to do stealth and you don't want the other baddies to hear you. Just like I'm not sure if there's scopes on weapons. More than likely there is, but I didn't really focus on stuff like that. I kind of was just having a good time, went through the main story, did some side missions. Obviously, I'm going to platinum this game. I never have in the past. But playing through it again, I forgot almost everything since I played it when it first came out. You know, a friend of mine was the one, my best friend at the time told me about it. And guys, this game is just as good as I remember. In fact, it looks better, it plays better. It's a stable 30 frames, I believe. I don't know if they've increased the frame rate, but I haven't seen anything. I think if there is one thing wrong with the game, at least for now in 2023, it would be that they should increase it to 60 frames per second. Ubisoft should do an increase on all their Far Cry games, in my opinion, just like all their Assassin's Creed games, but it's okay. I didn't really notice it because it's a stable 30 frames. Obviously, the resolution is vastly improved. The textures are vastly improved because this is the classic edition. But to a lot of people, there wasn't that big of an improvement. But trust me, if you just played on the PS3, maybe not that big of an improvement from the PS4 to PS5, but if you played on the PS3, guys, it's drastic. Obviously, as you go through the game, you'll notice that there is not only, you know, a variety of pirates, there's other military-like enemies that can make things very difficult for you. This is not an easy game, even on normal. So heads up, but if you guys get the hang of it and you start to enjoy yourselves, it won't even matter. The game kind of makes you addicted to it, makes you want to keep playing. I can't say enough good things about this game. Obviously, I think I'm at around, I was gonna say, I'm telling you, this is one of the greatest games ever made, guys. The shortcomings are very few. I think I would give this game a 9.5 out of 10. I wanted to give it a 10, but I think that little bit that it's missing, like, especially in 2023, the frame rate may bother you because the kind of aim and stuff is not as accurate and quick. And you could tell there's certain features about its gameplay where it's aged. But you could tell for a game that came out in 2012, this is amazing. Like you play it and you're like, wow, this came out in 2012, and it's very innovative. You could do slides. The slide that was later introduced in Modern Warfare, this game already had it. I don't know which Far Cry started it. It could be 1 or 2, who knows? But I think 3 has so many things like hunting, for example, that's in the game. You do feel immersed with the hunting. Obviously, some people don't like this aspect of it, for you animal rights people, but it's just a video game, okay? And it's not that brutal, really, the way they did it. But yeah, as you go through the towns here, I did a clip of the small towns where the people are just walking, minding their business, enjoying life, and it's just really well done. You feel like you're part of it. You feel like you're in it. Like if you were to go on a wild vacation to a random place, who knows, Hawaii or anything like that, the Virgin Islands, it doesn't matter. Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. Hopefully one day. But yeah, there's so many things to look at. Like the people in the town, some of them are having a tough time. Like this lady here, she seems to be crying because the island is flooded by pirates and dangerous people. And there's a couple other things. There's not only submissive animals that, you know, that are hunted. There's very dangerous animals on the island, guys, like bears and tigers and crocodiles. So it's a dangerous place. There's even sharks inside the ocean. When you look around the town, though, what you notice is it's a very colorful game, even though it's like an older game and it's supposed to be gritty and realistic. There's a certain outrageous insanity to it. Like I said earlier, you will encounter dangerous animals, and here's a very obvious example. I was actually running away from this bear, and then I came back with a weapon because he caught me by surprise. and now I was ready to go, but I was still like, am I gonna get him? So technically I wasn't hunting him, I was doing another mission. As you can see the walkie-talkie in my hand, but yeah, anyways, he almost killed me. And then obviously one of my favorite things about the game, and a quicker way to get around that I would definitely recommend using, is these paragliding things that are super fun to use and just a great addition to the game. I'm not sure if it was a thing at that time or whose idea it was, but I think this was amazing, especially in first person when you actually use it. Now it's more common, I think, in other games, but when this came out, it was a big deal, and it's great in this game. It still is, you know. I really like it. It's definitely fun. I guarantee it. Use these to get around. Trust me. It's amazing. And the colors and the brightness really bring it out, you know. Like right here, I'm being attacked. I'm on a boat. Obviously, you can steal any boat, Grand Theft Auto style. And you get attacked by these militants randomly sometimes. Obviously, this is another section. This is when you're more than halfway through the game. At first, it's purely pirates and stuff like that. And it's wild. It's very intense. They get in your face, they can hide from gunfire, they kind of figure out your tactic if you do it too often. And it's crazy that the AI was so good even back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty amazing, Ubisoft, what they did with this game, because you could tell they worked on it. I think it took 4 years to make after the second game, so makes sense. You could use ballistic rounds. There's a variety of weapons, guys. Like, and slowly you feel like the character is progressing, you know, as a person. He's getting better as a person. Well, he's getting worse as a person in a way, because he's killing so many people, but he's getting better in the sense that he's learning things that he never knew he could do. And you feel it. You feel like you're part of it. Also, the melee combat is pretty good. When you do this close-up stab technique right there that you can see is pretty fun to do. It's one of my favorite things about the game. Obviously the game won't look like this if you're just playing, like I said, on a base PS3. Maybe on a base PS4 you might have dropped frames and stuff. But here's some of the menus, as you can see, that's really cool. You can sell some of the items. If your thing gets full, you can make a bigger pouch to hold more items. There's the money that you collect up there. Sell them, or if you're in the random wild, just throw them away if you need space right away. They give you all those options, which is cool. But yeah, I do recommend checking this game out when you get a chance, guys. Like I said, this is definitely a 9.5, one of the greatest games you'll ever play, even to this day. But yeah, guys, here are some of the additional stuff for health, and those are the pouches. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe when you get a chance. And like I always say, good game.